In a quiet village with neatly lined houses, Rana and Dipa live their childhood and teenage years within a small circle filled with warmth. The dusty dirt roads during the day and their silence at dusk bear witness to their footsteps on the way home from school. Their friendship grows simply, warmly, and closely, much like the village that raises them. Since elementary school, they have been accustomed to spending time together, strolling through the town square garden, studying side by side, or sitting for long hours in the rice fields while watching the evening sky. Although they grow up side by side, their personalities differ greatly. Rana is energetic, easily inspired by new ideas, and constantly writes her dreams in a notebook she always carries. Dipa is quieter, observing before reacting, and finds comfort in silence rather than crowds. People often wonder how two such different individuals can be so close. But for them, these differences create balance. As they enter high school, life becomes increasingly complex. Academic demands grow heavier and future choices begin to loom over their days. Rana becomes certain of her desire to pursue fine arts. She spends more time in the school art room, drawing and painting until her fingers are stained with paint. Dipa, meanwhile, develops a deep interest in astronomy. She often appears with thick books about planets, galaxies, and complex physical equations. Despite their growing busyness, they always find ways to stay connected. Rana slips small sketches into the pages of Dipa's textbooks, while Dipa leaves scraps of paper with the names of newly learned stars on Rana's desk. They spend less time together than before, but these small gestures maintain their closeness.
As graduation approaches, a strange feeling grows in both of them. It is not anger or jealousy, but a quiet fear that the future may pull them in different directions. Rana attends art courses outside the village on weekends, while Dipa devotes most of her time to preparing for entrance exams at a prestigious science faculty. Simple moments that once came easily now become rare. During this period, the village feels smaller. Rana feels the air in the art room, once comforting, becoming heavier, as if something is missing. Dipa often looks at the sky from her bedroom window, thinking about the vast world she wishes to explore while fearing the loss of everything familiar. Graduation day arrives, filled with joy mixed with anxiety. Rows of chairs, neat uniforms, and smiling families form the backdrop of an unspoken farewell. After the ceremony, Rana and Dipa walk home in the same direction, lost in their own thoughts. No words are spoken, yet countless unexpressed feelings linger between their steps. Weeks later, they enter new phases of life. Rana is accepted into an art academy in a larger city. She moves into a small apartment filled with paint, brushes, and canvases. Her days consist of art classes, projects, and small exhibitions. Although she enjoys the process, she sometimes stands silently before a blank canvas, feeling an emptiness she cannot fully explain. Dipa also steps into her new world. She is accepted into the science faculty she has long dreamed of. Amid lectures and mounting assignments, her thoughts occasionally drift back to high school, to the small sketches in her books, and to someone who always views the world in unexpected colors. One weekend, several years later, they both return to their hometown. There is no promise to meet and no messages exchanged. Yet guided by long-rooted intuition, they walk toward the town square garden they once passed after school. When they arrive, time seems to slow. They stand apart, but their eyes meet in silence. No words are necessary. Feelings that once stretched thin reconnect as if never broken. They sit on an old, weathered bench, watching people pass by. In the quiet, they share the same realization. Adulthood does not mean abandoning the past, but understanding that certain relationships always find their way, despite distance, time, and change. As the sun sets, tree shadows stretch across the path. Rana and Dipa walk home, possibly in different directions again, but with hearts free of doubt. They understand that although life leads them elsewhere, the roots of their friendship remain firmly planted in the same childhood soil. And so, without sound, they remain two friends growing into adulthood, not walking side by side every day, but forever connected by memory, journey, and a shared understanding of maturity.